Morning, afternoon, and evening to everyone wherever you are in the world. I'm your host, Lonnie Hatchon, and today we are doing something quite different where we will be playing heroes, but not just any heroes. This is a similar deck, similar to the PPG deck that was played at the last PPG top 16 list, and I decided to play this for the extravaganza. I have two lists for this deck actually, so this is the first list. The second list I will probably put up at the second half of this video, but this is the first list that I decided to play. I crafted up two lists, and so this is going to be a longer video as there are two lists as you can see, so let's get right into it. So first off, we're playing a typical variant of two Stratos, and then you're playing next up two Bions, and then for that you're playing two Shamanist and two Solid Soldiers. So basically, just to explain the cards, two Stratos is basically because of how the numbers or ratios, you don't really want to draw Stratos, you want to basically add the Stratos as well. Stratos Normal Summon does not help you extend your plays as much, so pretty much that's legitimately why. Your main goal is to either establish with a Bion, Solid Soldier, and Liquid Soldier in hand to basically re-establish your plays from there. And so because of that, we only play two Stratos and not three. So basically this is the same theory as what Gabriel Vargas put out on his YouTube channel along with Drew, so same theory. So I would suggest go and watch that. If you guys haven't watched that, then I don't know, you're missing out, I guess. And so yeah, so our one-ups will be one Liquid Soldier, one Honest Neos. Next up, you're playing for your 3-ups. Your basically sidecars are 3 Fireflint Ladies, 3 Ash, and 3 Lancia, and 3 Joel. So the reason why you are doing a 3 of each is because of how Joel basically just hits almost every deck in the format. Same with Lancia. Ash Blossom is just a universal hand trap, so that's why you're playing those hand traps, and pretty much that's why you're playing that. And the reason why you're playing a Flint Lady, aka 3 of this, is because of how Flint Lady is a special summon. If you read Flint Lady closely, it says if this card is basically, if you control a warrior monster, you special summon it, okay, but you send it to the grave, you special summon a level 4 monster, and what you basically summon, majority of your deck are warrior monsters, and basically you will basically send it and special summon Shadow Mist and add a mass change. So that's one from there. Next up for your spells, you're playing 3 E-Calls, 1 Rhoda, 1 A Hero Lives. So you're playing those cards mostly because of how E-Call is a searcher, and this is not like the last theory where you're playing 1 E-Call because you want to draw the Vision Heroes. You're not playing Vision Heroes in this deck. You're playing E-Heroes only for your main deck. That's why you're playing E-Call. And E-Call searches Honest Neos, it searches Liquid Soldier, it searches Solid Soldier as well, so you basically play off from there as well. Next up, you're playing 3 max changes, and don't mind the mixed rarity of 1 common as well, but you're playing 3 mass change. That's kind of standard for a hero deck. Next up, you're playing 2 Super Polys. 2 Super Polys is not 3 because you kind of do want to see it in hand, but not at the same time, not all the time, as your deck can play without it as well. Then for your other fusion cards, you're playing 1 Miracle Fusion and 1 Polarization as well. Next up, you're playing 2 Pot of Prosperities. Pot of Prosperity basically helps you mill into your deck in the late game, and also helps you search into unsearchable cards such as Call Blood Grave, Feather Duster, Triple Strike, and Double IDP. These are just other things that can help you play this deck. This is more of a control build. This is not meant to basically build a big board. This is meant to basically personify what Dark Law Control is. This is what Dark Law Control is, so that's what you're basically playing. Lastly, we're going to go into the extra deck. Extra deck, you're playing 2 Dark Law, 1 Acid, 1 Divine Wind, 1 Sunriser, 1 Escurado, 1 Absolute Zero, 1 Tornado, 1 Mud Dragon, 1 Dweller. And then for the zoo part of things, we're playing Zodiac Exodus, 1 Chakanine, 1 Mortar, 1 Trident, 1 Bow, and 1 Zeus. So just to break this extra deck down, it's pretty simple. You're playing Dweller because of how Dweller basically hits in its current format, and you can make Xyz level 4 Xyz, rank 4 Xyz easily. And because you're making rank 4 Xyz, you're basically going to Chakanine, which is very easy to make, and then you go into a Zeus. You'll basically eventually make a 6 material Zeus very easily. If your opponent nibs you, okay, oh well. Who cares? You have extenders as from there probably. hopefully, you know. But yeah, anyways, next up we're going to the your side deck, which is 3 Nib, 3 Ruler, 3 Twister, 3 Judgments, and 3 Evenly. So I will be rolling a clip of, well, can't really roll a clip, but I will then now go into the deck where I basically discuss the second build. The second build will mostly be consisting of Vision Heroes and whatnot as well. So yeah. So here's basically the other build I was mentioning about heroes earlier. So this is a more bulkier build where you can see I basically kind of marked like what I added in, and on the side right here I also have what I took out as well. The reason why I'm not playing this build is, one, I do not have an E-Hero to Shiny. This build did not require, the last build I showed previously, that did not require an E-Hero to Shiny, as this one kind of does require it. And also another reason why I didn't play this build is because it is very bricky. I played a Winmat just recently yesterday, and I only drew 1-ups. So we're going to run through this one and then show you guys what I mean. But basically, you're going to go 2 Stratos, 2 Shadow Mist, 1 of each of these. The reason why you don't play that is because you're trying to make room for Ferris and other division heroes. So speaking of that, you're playing 1 Honest Neos as well. Next up, you're playing 3 Vion, 3 Ferris, and 1 Increase. So the thing with 1 Increase is that Increase is actually a brick. If you're drawing hand, your goal is to basically just add it off of Ferris. People play Chew because of the idea of reusing Ferris. You can always just use Ferris for the sum itself and put an extra body on board. You do not need to have an Increase. Increase, you just take battle damage as well. Bring it back and attribute to Ferris that you summon as well, probably as well. That's pretty much why we play 1 Increase, and also you don't really want to see it at times as well. Next up, for the rest of your build, you're playing a Destiny Hero build and 1 Plasma as well, and then 1 Dynatech. You're not playing Celestial, and I'm not playing Draw Hand because this deck's already quite tight, and you're also making room for backup plays as well. So that's why you're playing it. Draw Hand does not do much, it's just adding another 1-up that you can brick with. Same with Dust to Gold. Dust to Gold is basically nice for a follow play. You can search it off of Shadow Mist when you go Mass Change, and then basically add it back as well. Same hand trap lineups, basically, for those who are wondering what the hand trap lineup is. Next on 1 Rhoda, 1 Ecall. Rhoda helps you search for anything as well. Ecall helps you search. The last build also played Rhoda. I don't know if I showed it, but you played Rhoda in that build. Next we're playing 3 Mass Change, same as usual. Fusion Destiny is it's a shut-all fusion basically for this deck, but it just locks you into Dark Heroes. That's just why you play it. It's legitimately just a free shut-all fusion for this deck as well. You're playing 3 Super Polys just to make it more consistent, and also use your opponent monster to summon a hero monster from your extra deck. And that's why you need to play a E-Hero Shining. That build did not need E-Hero Shining because you're only playing 2, and also there are ways to play around it without E-Hero Shining. And because it also doesn't banish as much compared to this deck banishes, you need to recycle your banish pile at many times because of Miracle Fusion, Poly, and Dark Calling. Dark Calling banishes, by the way. Just an FYI for those who don't know. Next up, you're playing double Prosperity, 1 Call by the Grave, and lastly your other sequels are triple Solemn Judgment. From there, let's go into the extra deck. The extra deck is quite different as well because you're not playing the Zodiac engine, you're playing mostly heroes. So we're playing 2 Dark Law, 1 Acid, 1 Sunrise, 1 Escarado, 1 Absolute, 1 Great Tornado, 1 Dangerous, 1 Dystopia because you're playing Fusion Destiny, 1 Malicious Bane because you're playing Dark Calling, 1 of this, and then 1 of this. These are Super Poly targets. Next, you're playing Cross Crusader, 1 Driver, and Anaconda. If I had E-Hero to Shining, I would replace Anaconda for E-Hero to Shining, basically. Anaconda is just there just to have a late game play and also for a late game grind. Next up, you're playing 3 Nib, 3 Dark Ruler, 3 Twin, 1 Feather, and 3 Evenly, and 1 of each. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I just wanted to showcase 2 deck variants of heroes that you can play. I'm more mellow right now. For those who don't know, I have started taking hormones, and the reason why is I'm just, you know, I'm transgender. That's pretty much it. It's something. I'm not on a crackhead level, and also it's like what 2 a.m. at night. I'm not gonna be a crackhead level at 2 a.m. at night and disturb people while. And also, it's just something I don't really want to force currently. I'm trying to get into the swing of things on how to get a new style of recording videos. I know I'm usually on the crackhead level and also hyper energetic, you mean, or hyperactive, but I think just times I'm not hyperactive. So if you see me as a calm type of person currently, that's the reason why. So I don't want to see people commenting, oh, you are not hyperactive, I don't want to watch this anymore, I want your hyper energy. People on my streams have been doing that, and that's just something I want to address. The reason why I'm not hyperactive is because of I'm going through some changes with myself as a person, and it's just how I am currently. So, and you'll still get me being hyperactive, but it's not to the maximum extent that you would see me at usually. But thank you guys for understanding, and thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys till the next. Bye.